Hey guys! We are back together with a video and we haven't done one together for a while, although you may have seen our outfit of the day, his and hers battle, and if you haven't seen that, I will link that down below. So in that video, most of you guys actually voted for Team Phil, and I think I literally got 1 vote, and I believe that's more because you wanted to see more of him and not so much because my outfit just sucked. So I'm just going to tell myself that. So because you guys voted for him, I think that it's only fair if we do another his and hers outfit of the day battle. So the battle is on. So I thought that maybe we can come up with 3 different sort of occasions and you guys can vote on our next his and hers outfit of the day battle. So Phil, do you... Oh, have I even introduced you yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. This is Phil, my husband. Okay, introduction's done. So do you want to tell them what our 3 categories are that these guys can vote on?
No.
Go on.
What's the first one? Brunch outfit.
So first one is brunch. Second is...
Picnic date.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then the third one is going to a friend's birthday party?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. So first one is brunch, second is a picnic date, and third is a birthday party. So vote in the comments down below which one that you want us to take on for our next his and hers outfit of the day battle. We should do like a Street Fighter type thumbnail. How do you do that?
Okay.
How do you do that?
Yeah. Your face.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do we need to pose for that?
Yeah.
How are we going to pose for that?
Just like that's like this, but separately, so I can cut it out.
So how?
No, just like look at me and just this. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that'll work.
Alright, so the other purpose of this video is to do this tag. I saw Justin Chon do on his channel and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I actually haven't seen anyone else do it, so I thought let's do that video. So basically we will each list one thing that we love about each other and one thing that we hate about each other, and we'll sort of just keep taking turns until we get bored or until we run out of things. So let's start on a good note and let's start on one thing that we love about each other. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You go.
So one thing that I love about Phil is his kindness and generosity. He is always a very generous person to anyone around him, to any of his friends and family. So that's one reason why I guess I love him. Your turn!
So what we're doing? Love.
Yeah.
What we love, right?
Yeah.
One thing love about Jo is she's my personal alarm clock.
See, you love it. Don't complain about it anymore.
Yeah. So
I've got it on video now.
Yep. So there's no alarm clock that can wake me up besides Jo's, you know, powerful kicking, and she'll be quite persistent until I actually get out of bed.
Yes, it's quite an ordeal to get this guy out of bed. I've been known to take the whole doona away, to just bring it into the lounge room so he has nothing warm. What else have I done? I've like done it in nice ways too. I'll just like switch it up so like he doesn't know what to expect.
So what's a nice way?
I'll like kiss you good morning.
Oh, yeah.
But like you probably fell asleep, you don't remember. But anyway, yeah, switch it up so that he doesn't know what to expect. But yeah, it's quite an ordeal to get this guy out of bed. It's crazy. Alright, so next is what we hate about each other. So, I hate that Phil...
Hate's a strong word.
Okay, I severely dislike that Phil leaves things lying around the house. And especially if it's in parts of the house where I want it to look nice and, you know, decorated and stuff. And so to give you an example, our little living room space, and by the way, our place is tiny, so there's not a lot of space to put things, and where I have put in effort for things to look nice, I want it to stay that way. And so Phil will just like chuck his backpack on it, and by the way, the backpack is on the rug at the moment, so I can even give you evidence of that. He'll chuck his backpack, he'll put his chargers, blah blah blah. And I know he's a videographer, he needs to charge his batteries, blah blah blah. But choose a more uglier part of the house to do it. Don't do it in my area where there's a nice rug and wooden cube and stuff. Like, that's probably the nicest part of our place. The thing is, even when he's finished with doing it, he'll just leave it there, he won't put it away. So yeah, that's definitely one thing that drives me nuts. Over to you.
It's funny you say that, because that's what drives me nuts. It's because I need to have my gear accessible, you know, so...
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah,
when you're done with it, you can put it away.
Like, our house is tiny, so there is nowhere to place all my gear. And Joe won't let me put stuff on the walls, so I can't put stuff up there. So my camera gear needs to be accessible, charger, I need to monitor it. When it's finished charging, charge the next batteries.
Yes, it's fine, like I said,
yes,
but then when you're finished with it, you can put it away
and just
where it lives.
constant nagging to put it away. Where it's fine where it is. It's not in anyone's pathway, and it'll be fine. And I will put it away eventually after I don't need it anymore. Yeah, it's funny how it's the same thing.
Well, you can't just keep copying what I'm saying.
No. I actually had that plan. That was
Okay.
the one thing.
Alright.
Not just camera gear, just everything. It's like, it's fine there for the next 20 minutes. It won't do anything to you.
But it's not 20 minutes. It's more like 20 weeks.
No.
Yes.
20 days. It's fine. It won't kill you.
But it does.
No,
It
it
does.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Okay, fine. So it's hard to get from that to then think about what you love about each
That's
other.
it. No more. End of video.
Okay, he is a very sort of, I guess, romantic person and very much into surprises and things like that. So he has always spoiled me like a princess. I've never been spoiled so much by anyone before. Oh, let's give them an example. I love this story. So,
No.
oh, and I need to find it now. So
Yeah, you don't even know where it is.
I do know where it is.
Where?
It's in the tub outside.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
exactly
okay.
it's in there.
Yeah. Alright.
So anyway, so for one of our Valentine's days, I think it was maybe our second. Was it our second? We were at Crown.
So, yeah,
I know
second.
we were at Crown.
Yeah, second one.
Okay, I think for our second Valentine's Day, the present he gave me, I'm telling you, it was proposal worthy, and I thought for a second that he might be proposing. But it was a book, a 365-day blank notebook, which you guys might have seen from Kiki K. And for one whole year, he had committed to drawing what, if we were together for that day, he would draw what we did together that day, or if we spent the day separately, he would draw what he did that day and what I did that day. And for 365 days straight, he did that. So there's a page on each day that I can look at, and it's just such a sweet, amazing gesture that he committed to that a whole year in advance. And like, even when he was traveling and stuff with his friends, he'd still find time in that day to draw it, although I think he missed some days, so then he had to draw like a few days. But anyway, I just thought it was the sweetest thing ever, and I think that's probably my favorite thing that you've done for me. And yeah, so anyway, the whole point was that he's a very romantic person full of surprises.
Joe's random act of love. Out of nowhere, it'll be like out of nowhere. We just stand there, she'll just come up to me and just look at me with those eyes.
This is embarrassing.
Just eyes, and just like hugs me and just keeps looking at me with those eyes.
When do I do
All
that?
the time. It's random. So,
Yeah, and then you look at me and you're like, what are you doing?
yeah, exactly. What are you doing? So random. So those random acts of love doesn't happen anymore.
Hey!
Because sometimes I'm washing the dishes or cleaning up or packing up, and she just come up and just hugs me and just looks at me.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Now, what do I hate about you? So this sort of flows on from my last one. But whenever I ask Phil to do something, he won't do it like straight away or within a timely manner. He will just, and it gets to a point where he's even forgotten that I've asked him, so I have to ask him again. Therefore he's saying that I'm nagging him, but if I don't ask him again he won't do it because he's forgotten that I've asked him. So to give you an example, I might ask him to take something down from me from really high above because I can't reach. And I've asked him multiple times and he hasn't done it. And so I have to do it, or I have to just keep asking him and nagging him. So yeah, I wish that if I asked him to do something that he would just do it, but it's not that simple.
Jo never likes to be late. But she never likes to be early. So it has to be right on, so she cannot leave
that's not true.
like an hour, like 1 minute early or 1 minute late. No, it has to be right on. And if it was a bit early, she's like, oh, why didn't you tell me that, you weren't ready, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's okay to be early. She doesn't like to be early.
No.
She doesn't like to wait around and do nothing.
That's not true.
It is true.
But I don't like to be late. That's definitely true. And
yeah,
so...
no, that's not the bit that is like, it's the being early bit. It's like, it's okay to be early and wait around and hang around.
Okay, I'm not sure if I agree with that. But anyway, okay. I love that he will look after me. So for example, he'll never complain if I need to ask him to like drive me around or whatever. He won't be like, well, why don't you drive? He's very, I guess, a gentleman like that. And if I'm sick, he will like make me honey lemon and do whatever, and I'll just like, I can just milk it and get him to like squeeze me orange juice and stuff. And he won't complain about it. So yeah, that's my thing. What's one last thing you love about me?
Jo's always been encouraging to me and supports me in whatever I do. Only if it's reasonable. But no, she's been there from, through the tough times, hard times, and yeah, she's been very, very supportive and encouraging in what I do. And yeah, wouldn't be able to do it all without her. Yes, she's just always been there.
Alright, last thing on what I dislike about you. Oh yes, I have one. This is such a pet hate of mine, and I think it's like one of my, like I really don't like it. I think it's probably the one that I don't like the most, and it's how attached to his phone he is. And I think there's a time and a place. There's a time and a place to check your social media, a time and a place to be like having comprehensive text message conversations with people, and it's not when you are like sitting down having a meal with someone. And not just me, I think it shouldn't happen with other people. It's not just him either. I think it's not a nice thing to do just generally in social situations, and I think it's something that all of us find very difficult to do, especially in today's day and age, to like, we just naturally check our Facebook, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. But I really am myself trying to make a conscious effort not to do that when it's not the right time. And so it really annoys me when we're like, out having brunch or dinner or whatever, and he's just like on his phone, like, and I'm just sitting there just looking at him, just
and you're
waiting.
Also on your phone too.
No,
yeah.
Just waiting for him to finish. Yeah, I think it is pretty bright now, but it's alright, we've made it to the end of the video. It makes my skin look better.
That is all.
Okay, so there's nothing else that Phil doesn't like. Alright, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to vote down below which outfit of the day, his and hers battle, you want us to take on. So it was brunch, picnic, or a birthday dinner. So vote down below, let us know what you thought about this video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and if you want to see more of Phil as well. And by the way, when you watch this video, we'll be in Europe. So we'll do this when we come back from Europe. We'll also be vlogging, so watch out for those vlogs. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'll put Phil's Instagram down below as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.